Everybody, yes indeed, yes indeed, yes indeed. Let's make music, yes indeed, my darling. Hello, hello, and how are you today? I'm fine, and I hope you feel that way. Hello, hello, and how are you today? I'm fine, and I hope you feel that way. Hello again, everybody. It's time for music, so here we go. I hope everyone had a very lovely Earth Day last week. If I remember, the weather was good, so, that's part of it too. So we started last week the Star-Spangled Banner. And this time I wanted to tell you a little bit more about it. The Star-Spangled Banner was written as a poem in 1814 by Francis Scott Key as he watched the Battle of Fort McHenry in Baltimore from a boat in the Chesapeake because the British were attacking it, and he and another guy had gone out to rescue somebody who was captured.
This is part of the Revolutionary War.
The music was written by a guy named John Stafford Smith, which was a popular tune in England in 1773, so the lyrics were written after the music. And it was adopted by Congress and signed into law as the national anthem by Herbert Hoover, the president at the time, on March the 3rd, 1931. So I'm going to sing the Star-Spangled Banner now, and hopefully you can work on it and learn it, because I would go over it and over it with you, but since I'm not there, I can't. Time to stand up. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that Star-Spangled Banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave? So, I'm going to try to have a link attached to this broadcast because back in 2014, the University of Maryland Marching Band and the University of West Virginia Marching Band worked together at a football game. The two teams were playing against each other, and they did a halftime show that honored the Star-Spangled Banner's 200th anniversary. And I know this because my daughter was part of it. She was the little flag on top of the boat that Maryland represented. Maryland was in the red. The University of West Virginia, they shaped out the shape of Fort McHenry, and it looked like the boat was attacking the fort, and then the boat bounced off and disintegrated. So it's kind of a cool video, but what happens at the very end of it is really neat. So even if you don't get to watch the whole thing, definitely see the end of it. They played an arrangement of the Star-Spangled Banner by John Williams, and at the very end of the show, both bands were in the end zones playing Stars and Stripes Forever, which is a march by John Philip Sousa. And I think you'll enjoy seeing at least part of it. So I'll put that on, and you can view that at your leisure. So now, something different. Let me put the guitar over here a moment and hope the dogs don't get to it. Now, I have what's called a numbers rap. And this is how it goes. Goodbye, Roman. This is Roman. Hi. Roman, say hi. Goodbye, Roman. Bear. And this is Bear. Bear, say hello. Sit down, Bear. Go away. Okay, so this is the numbers rap, and you could march around to it. But then I'm going to give you the motions for the middle of it.
Well, if you like numbers the way I do, I've got a little game to play with you. And here's a secret I'd like to share. You got numbers everywhere. You got numbers on your fingers, numbers on your toes. 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands, 2 feet, 1 nose. Numbers on your fingers, numbers on your toes. 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands, 2 feet, 1 nose. Now you just hold out your fingers and count along with the song. Now if you want to have some fun, show me with your fingers the number
1.
If you know just what to do, show me with your fingers the number
2.
If you want to get on with me, show me with your fingers the number
3.
If you don't want me to walk out the door, show me with your fingers the number
4.
If you know you're really alive, show me with your fingers the number
5. You got numbers on your fingers, numbers on your toes. 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands, 2 feet, 1 nose. Numbers on your fingers, numbers on your toes. 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands, 2 feet, 1 nose.
You play some more? Yeah! Okay, are you ready? Yeah! It takes 2 hands to do this trick. Show me with your fingers the number
6.
If you wanna get to heaven, show me with your fingers the number
7.
And if you know you're really great, show me with your fingers the number
8.
And if you wanna have a real good time, show me with your fingers the number
9.
And if you wanna be my friend, show me with your fingers the number
10. You got numbers on your fingers, numbers on your toes. 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands, 2 feet, 1 nose. Numbers on your fingers, numbers on your toes. 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands, 2 feet, 1 nose.
Numbers on
Your fingers, numbers on your toes. 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands, 2 feet, 1 nose. So it goes, you've got numbers on your fingers, numbers on your toes. 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands, 2 feet, 1 nose. Numbers on your fingers, numbers on your toes. 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands, 2 feet, 1 nose. That's called the numbers rap. And I like that song because it has a very distinctive beat, so you can follow the beat, and the dogs are barking. And it's also a different style of music. So, I guess now that the dogs have decided they want